Happy October, everybody, and welcome back to Pandora's Box. I mean, I say that, but it's probably going to be at least mid-November by the time this gets uploaded. Maybe not mid-November, but anyway, last time we captured Eris, and now we're going after Coyote, and we'll get started on that in Delhi. No particular reason, just cuz. You'll also notice that we have a new puzzle type, which is exciting, but we'll get to that later. In the meantime, need to start with this image hole. Get in the image hole, Shinji. I think I've made that exact joke before. This piece needs to slow the hell down. Okay, I know where it goes. I'm looking for this. That looks like a rabbit. An adorable little bunny. Not sure. There it is. Alright, let's get this over here. Da-da-da-da. So as I'm recording this, I just last night finished wrapping up recording videos for Purgatory, which didn't take very long, about a week, about a week-ish. I only record like one video of a thing per day, just so I don't wear out my throat talking, you know. And so that's all wrapped up, which is nice, and now I can get back to recording these videos. And it's nice to get back to this. I miss playing this game. There we go. Alright, where does this person go? Probably somewhere over here, since they're facing this way. Yeah. No, that's not what I wanted to click on. Why do you do this to me, game? Come on. Let me finish this puzzle before I articulate my thoughts anymore. There we go. Krishnabhisarika Nayika by Kishangar. I do apologize if I apologize for my inevitable bungling of these Indian names. I am extremely white, but I'm doing my best out here. Oh boy. Okay. And it's a 3-layer one too. Okay. I was looking at these puzzles just to give myself a quick refresher. Like I was looking at my notes, was what I was trying to say, and apparently this puzzle didn't take too long, but I don't remember if that's because I got lucky or I got fed up and just used a free puzzle token. I'm gonna do that, by the way. If I don't solve this thing in 5 minutes, I'm just gonna use a free puzzle token and be on my way. Because we all know, we are all well acquainted with how bad I am at rotoscopes by this point. I don't think I really need to relitigate that any. It's probably really annoying to just hear me talking about it right now, even. So I'm just gonna give that line of conversation a rest and talk about other things, maybe. I think I've got all the pieces. I think I've got all the outline pieces right, and I think this is in the right place, actually, but I need to get everything else in its proper place. Everything in its right place, you might say. Yeah, that needs to stay here, actually. I'm less convinced this is an outside piece now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe it goes down here, in which case I am extremely off. But yeah, recording Purgatory was fun, but I'm glad I'm coming back to this. I missed making videos for this game. And it's nice. But God, what was I going to talk about? So my bathroom, the main bathroom of my house, is in the process of being remodeled by my landlord, and that's taking a bit of time. I think, yeah, okay, I've almost got this actually. That's taking a bit of time. He's been working on it for like a week-ish, somewhere around there. And ideally, he'll finish it up in the next couple of weeks. And boy howdy, this remodeling was sorely necessary, let me tell y'all. Because I don't want to go too into detail because it's potentially gross, but oh my god. The bathroom, the shower especially, was not in fantastic shape. And he's got it rigged up to where like we can still use the shower while he works on it. So like we're not having to like go to other people's houses or like get impromptu gym memberships or anything just to be able to bathe regularly, which is nice. But it still feels weird. It still feels weird showering in a work-in-progress shower. Like, he's replaced the, oh, those two pieces line up. God, I have made zero progress on this puzzle. This is bad. He replaced the tub and the shower, so those are looking a lot better. But there still needs to be work done on, like, the surrounding walls, I say, gesturing with my hand as if you can see it. I will not be adding a face cam to any of my Let's Play videos. That's not the kind of YouTube person I am. Nothing against that, it's just not my thing. I don't even have... If I were going to do that, I would want, like, a VTuber model, or at the very least a PNG tuber model. And I don't have either of those things, and I don't think my laptop can handle either of those. So, anyway, it's just weird having a work-in-progress bathroom. I think it's pretty safe to say that I'm not making any progress, so I'm just going to burn this free puzzle token and call it a day. Vishnu and Lakshmi on Garuda by Bundi. Hell yeah. Of course I would enjoy the mythological bird. Why wouldn't I? I remember this, I vaguely remember this puzzle not being too terrible. What else was I going to talk about? I didn't have this in mind initially, but I guess I can talk about this. So, the past couple of years, I've been doing like yearly uploads of, you know, of games on Halloween, just because that's a fun thing that I like to do. And I've been kind of struggling trying to find a game this year because I keep a list of bookmarks for short games that I could potentially play for the channel on itch. Games on itch, I should say. I keep a giant list of bookmarks for games on that, and I haven't really been having a lot of luck with those as of late. What am I missing here? I'm almost done with this puzzle, but something is not lined up. Oh. There we go. Wow. A lord with his mistress. Artist unknown. I think this took me like 3.5 minutes on my practice playthrough, but I'll take that. Flew through that shit. But yeah, I haven't had... I'll continue this line of thought in a second. We gotta learn about lens benders. Compose the picture in the middle, using pieces under the lenses. Click the arrow button on the second lens to attach the piece. A piece must face the right direction before you can attach it. Move the next piece under each lens until it faces the right way. Then click the arrow button to attach it. Tip: try the smallest lens. A piece must have somewhere to connect before it will move to the middle. Try to move the next piece and notice that it won't attach. Attach the next piece, then go back to the one that didn't fit. Tip: try the smallest lens. Now you can attach the last piece. Make sure it's under the right lens, and then move it to the middle. Dun da da da! I like lens benders in theory, but I feel like in practice, they're the most easily, like, trial and errorable puzzle type. You can very easily just, like, you know, move the pieces back and forth under the different lenses until you find the right one. It's not that hard to do, and, like, this puzzle type doesn't get that much harder than what you see here. And, like, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think a palette cleanser every now and then is nice, but it's just, I don't know. I feel like it's missing something. Painting of a bat. Artist unknown. Cool format, though. I do like how it shakes things up. Not quite halfway done yet, but we're getting there. And, oh good, this one's not rotating for no reason. Always happy about that. What's that? Sword? Looks like a broom or something. But yeah, lens benders aren't my favorite puzzle type, but they're not bad. Always kind of a nice palette cleanser, you know? It's good to have those every now and then. There's a lot of smaller pieces in this one I'm noticing. Won't complain about that. Dang, I'm flying through this. Won't complain about that either. What's this one? Is it... Looks like it's that, maybe. I'm not sure. I'll come back to that later. I seem to have run out of smaller pieces. Let me just try and follow that outline. There we go. Yeah, that. I am missing something. I'm just not sure what. Again, I'll come back to that later. Nice. I was kind of guessing at that one, to be honest. Let's see, it's like a bull head in the corner there. Maybe. And whatever that is, I'm still not sure. And somebody's arm holding like a bowl? This. Yeah. Yeah. Makes that a little easier. There we go. That's how that works. Perfect. Durga slays Mahisgasura by Mandi. That's a good looking tiger. Of course, that would be the thing I immediately focus on. I don't know. I like tigers. What can I say? Okay, we're halfway through Delhi, so I'll go ahead and make a save. See what I mean about you being able to just potentially brute force these like real easy? It's not even particularly hard to do. Since there's only 6 lenses, there's only 6 given positions a given puzzle piece can be in. And if one doesn't work, then and if one doesn't work with any of the lenses, you just come back to that one later. That's fine. Let's see here. There we go. Attach that. And we're done. Head of Bhairava, embossed copper, painted. Artist unknown. It looks very fancy, though. A hint token, you say? I will take that. Thank you. Alright, time for a Jessie strips. I do remember this one taking me a minute. Not literally a minute, but like, you know what I mean. It's like, where do you start with this? The answer might surprise you. It's funny, sometimes, like, when I'm editing these videos together, I'll watch random snippets here and there just to make sure the audio is, like, synced up. And sometimes I'll see part of a puzzle solution in the editing room, so to speak, that I don't see while I'm recording the video, and I'm like, oh my god, how did I miss that? And it's just like, I've said this before, it's hard to keep track of stuff like this when you're also talking at the same time. And like, that's not inherently, there we go, that's not like inherently a bad thing. It's just part of the challenge of Let's Plays is being able to, you gotta like split your attention between two very different things. It's like playing a game is one thing, but providing an active one-way conversation about it at the same time is it's a unique challenge. I don't know if any of y'all out there do videos like this. I'm sure some of you do, probably. But it's interesting. I like the challenge, actually. It's kind of fun to work around, Maybe... What was I gonna say? I don't know. See? Sometimes you just lose your train of thought mid-sentence, and it's like, well, okay. Guess it's time for me to move on from that. Gotta go do another tangent. Or, whatever else you're going on about. Really, that's not... okay. There we go. I don't know. It's interesting. Having trouble getting much of a foothold in this one, I'm noticing. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I said earlier, I do remember this one taking a minute. Nice. Let's see. Let's come back to that one. How about... Okay, I'll take it. That was just kind of random, but I was just moving the piece around, not necessarily trying to place it. But hey, we take those. We always take those. We take that one too. Am I secretly really good at this game, or am I getting incredibly lucky? I will leave that to the audience to determine. But I felt fairly confident about that one, at least. Let's see. Yeah, that one goes there, and that one goes somewhere. I'll come back to that one later. Yeah, I felt like those... Yeah. I felt like that was important. Lost hold of that one for a second. There we go. Nice. trying to think of what else to talk about here while I work on the rest of this puzzle. I've talked about no-playing games here before. I'm pretty sure I have anyway. And as I'm writing this... I'm not writing this. As I'm recording this, I promise I know what words mean. As I'm recording this, they just wrapped on Cape Escape Season 2, and it was awesome and fantastic, and I loved it. And I'm really excited for whatever they're doing next, which is probably going to be a minute. And like, I've been thinking about it for a while, but I'm seriously thinking about like subscribing to their Patreon, because like they've said it before, they've been pretty open about it, but that's pretty much almost entirely how No Playing Games is funded, is through the Patreon. And I'm like, the only reason I haven't is because like, you know, they do like the typical Patreon thing of, you know, like, sign up at X membership level and you get access to Y things, and it's just like, I understand that that's the typical Patreon business model, and that's just how that website operates, but like, and this is just me personally, but I don't feel like I need any of that bonus stuff. Like, I would just like let it sit in my inbox unread, ignored. But like, I would feel bad about doing that at the same time, because, you know, they put presumably some amount of effort into the Patreon exclusive stuff, and it's like, I don't want to dismiss that, but I also feel like I personally don't need any of that stuff. I would just like, if I could just like give them some money every month without having to worry about that sort of thing, then that would be ideal for me personally. But I realize that's weird. Stone carving of Vishnu as Kalki Avathar. Artist unknown. But yeah, I understand that that's just... it's a weird personal hang-up, and I'm just being silly, and I should subscribe if I really want to support them, and I do. But, I'll take that, thank you. Oh, good. This one's moving. I love moving find and fills. This is such a good difficulty adjuster. It really kicks the challenge into high gear, she said, extremely seriously, and not at all sarcastic, not even a little bit. What am I missing here? I don't know. But yeah, this has been dumb brain things with Cadenza. My brain is dumb sometimes. I don't necessarily like that, but I am how I am, you know? And this is how it is. And I'm missing something? Oh. Nope. Huh. What am I missing here? What is this? This is this thing over here, I think. So, like, that's definitely necessary. I think this silhouette is mostly correct. I'm missing something obvious, and I don't know what it is. We'll come back to that later. But if I'm not doing that one, I guess I'll do this one? Yeah, that seems okay. Nice. Alright, I was about to say, we're doing that one. I'm glad I was correct on that. Okay, we have another dude here. Dude's got a dumpy. Jesus Christ, why did I say that? I'm so sorry. I was trying to get that super tiny bit there, and I got it. I apologize for saying that. That was very stupid. Aurangzebi and Courtiers by Bhawani Das. He doesn't have one, obviously. It's just his flared out, like, coat or whatever. God. The shit I say sometimes. I don't know why y'all put up with me, but I'm happy you do. Oh, good. A speed puzzle. It's weird playing slices puzzles without animation. But in this case, it is a little necessary. There we go. Gold Buddha statue. Artist unknown. I'm just gonna turn animate back on. And rotate it so you can get a good look at all the angles. Like I hadn't been doing until very recently, because I'm smart. Okay. Yes, obviously I knew that, but thank you, game. Alright. Finishing off on a nice and simple, definitely simple outer layer. I mean, it's turning out pretty simple. Haven't had to rotate a piece yet. I say that, of course. There we go. Put that there, yeah. That goes nice. We're doing it. We're making this happen. Pieces are flying off the shelves. Off the shelves? What am I talking about? What is anyone ever talking about? Haven't a clue. Yeah, I haven't had to rotate a single piece yet, which is funny. And is, of course, subject to change, but right now it hasn't. God, I love outer layer puzzles. They're so satisfying. Perfect. Chariot wheel from the Temple of the Sun at Kanorak. Artist unknown. It's a sick-ass wheel. Alright, narrator lady, what you got for us? Tell us about Coyote. Ow!
Coyote filled a big sack with dry leaves and walked along the lake until the geese noticed him. "What have you got in that bag, Coyote?" the geese asked him. "Songs," Coyote told them. "Why do you have a whole bag full of songs?" the geese asked. "Because I am strong and have strong visions," he said. "I'll bet you wish you could dance to my songs." Find the piece with Coyote's sack of songs.
You heard the lady. We gotta go find Coyote's sack. That was terrible. I'm sorry.